Guys, Tech YT here, and recently I got all of these from Mercari. These two have arrived today, and this arrived about 4 days ago. So let's get straight into the video. So the first item is going to be this iPod Touch 4th generation. It's 32 gigabytes, as you can see on the back, and it does work it's fully functional, I'll say that. It just has this white LCD spot, and the reason there's tape on the top is because a little piece of glass sticks up if it's not, and it kind of does a weird thing with the LCD, and I don't want to break the LCD. Like what happened with another YouTuber who I don't know, he didn't make a video on it, so I won't mention him. But yeah, it's 32 gigabytes, fully functional on iOS 6.1.6, sadly. But it had no passcode, which doesn't really matter, but I just reset it from there. And it works fine. Let me show you the listing of where I got it from. So here you go. I'll turn down the brightness a tad bit so you can see it better. Here we go. It's an iPod Touch 4th generation. As you can see, it's cracked. And I got it for $8, and it was posted 11 days ago with $4 shipping. And it said iPod Touch for parts, cracked screen, not sure functional. So I bought it just as a risk because it was 32 gigabytes. That max version is actually 64 gigabytes, believe it or not. So yeah, I basically got a fully functioning iPod Touch 4th generation for about $12. I could also show you that it's 32 gigabytes and not just a weird casing. Here you go, 32 gigabytes and iOS 6.1.6. So let's get on to the next device. Okay, so the next deal was this iPhone 5 Silver. It is 16 gigabytes and it's on iOS 9.3.2. Let me turn down the brightness a tad bit. It does have a broken power button, which was not disclosed, but that doesn't really matter. As I will show you, I got it for a really good deal. So if you go to General and About, it's white. I should have put silver, but it's 9.3.2 and 16 gigabytes. And of course, it works fine. And let me show you the listing. So the listing, it said it was $13. Actually, it used to be $15, then she upped your price to $30, and then I asked if she could do $13. She said she'll let me know by the end of the day. And nobody ended up getting it by the end of the day, so she changed the price to $13 and let me get it. So the issue was it was for parts only, and it turns on, but it's locked. And it said nothing about the broken power button, but that doesn't matter. But the IMEI was clearly listed in the photos. You can check it if you want. It's not really going to do anything. But yeah, I was listening to photos. I checked it, and it had no iCloud. I just checked it like, say, maybe why not, I'll just check it out, and it had no iCloud as FMI off, so I was wondering what they meant by locked. But eventually I bought it for $13, and then it arrived today, and then I plugged it in, and it was on the setup screen, so I was scared that it just had to replace housing that said FMI off, and that it was iCloud locked. But then I set it up, and it had no iCloud lock, and I was confused, and I asked them why was it locked, and they said it was just carrier locked to Verizon. I don't know, I guess it's blacklisted maybe. Actually, no, it didn't say that on the IMEI checker, so I don't know what they mean by that. But yeah, obviously it works fine. It has been dropped a couple times. You can see the power button's really scratched. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, sorry, that's a Mercari notification on my S8 Plus. But yeah, power button doesn't work. Literally all of my white iPhone 5s, which is about 2, have broken power buttons. And this is included in 2. I don't know, just my other white iPhone 5 also has a bad power button. I've never had a silver iPhone 5 with a bad power button, surprisingly. I guess it's just a white thing. Oh, wow, that didn't sound right. Let's get on to the next phone. So about that notification, yep, it was actually about the HTC phones. That's what the notification was. It was about them rating me back, which it gives them the money for the phone. So yeah, let's get on to this phone. Okay, so this is an HTC Desire 530, and it does indeed work perfectly fine. Let me turn down the brightness a tad bit. I need to do this on all the phones. I didn't prepare. But yeah, it was Google locked, as it said in the listing, which I'll show you soon. But I could have bypassed it in the car when I had it, but it was dying, and we only had one crappy charger because my mom was using the other charger. And also, it wouldn't download things, and I thought it was an issue with my Wi-Fi hotspot, but it just turned out to be a different thing. But I eventually bypassed it, and it works fine. It's unlocked now. I can show, actually no I can't, I disabled the app. So yeah, you won't be able to see that, but it is unlocked. And I can show you it's 16 gigabytes, which is surprised me. Actually, I thought it would be 8 gigabytes, but nope, 16. I'll show you that to you guys because that's kind of weird. But yeah, it's really nice. And Murphy123 actually found this phone a while ago, and I thought it was really cool. And Austin Evans made a video on it, so I was happy to finally get one. Let me show you the listing right now. Here's a listing, HTC smartphone for parts. This is the listing. I could tell it was cracked. You could see that in the photos. And it showed pretty much everything I wanted to see. And I checked the description. It was $10. This in poor condition with $4 and 25 cents shipping. It said it was locked Metro PCS. It seems to work. Seems to still work without problems. It said it wouldn't communicate to Google servers, and it's locked, and it has scratches on the screen, which I don't actually think it does. No, it just oh, never mind, it does. But it's like really fine scratches. But yeah, eventually, you know, I bypassed the Google lock. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I bypassed the Google lock, and now it works perfectly fine. And I got it for $10, but technically $14, but $10 for the actual price of the phone. So, yeah, that was pretty nice. And I'm actually considering maining this phone because it's just so nice. It had a lot of bloat, but I cleaned it off. I disabled all of the bloat. So now it's just a really nice phone. It's on Android 6, and I think I actually might switch from my Moto Z2 Forest to this. I switch from phones a lot. I was using the S7. I was trying to use my S8 Plus, but a weird thing happened. But yeah, let's get on to the last listing, which is actually not even here. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my S8 Plus has a screen protector, and that's actually, I got it from Mercari. $7 free shipping. This is what it came in. There's 2 of them. I only used 1. I'll save the other one from later if I ever crack this. But I got it for $7. As you can see, it was posted 26 days ago. And yeah, it arrived very fast, and this is it. The only crack on it was right there, but now it's covered. And it doesn't even do like the bubble thing where you press down, it goes through the whole screen, just attaches. So it doesn't have any bubbles, and I put it on perfectly. I had to take it off a couple times. So there's a couple fingerprints under here, but they're slowly going away, so you can't even see them anymore. But you could still sort of see them, but they're going away very slowly. So yeah, this S8 Plus basically looks mint from the outside, besides the cracks on the back, but it's covered up by the case and the one crack there, which is also covered up. I also got a $25 unlock code for it, for the S8 Plus, to see if I can get it unlocked, and it did work. But since it's blacklisted, AT&T's like, no service for you, so yeah, it has no service, so they won't let me do that unless I somehow figure out a way to remove the blacklist. But it was worth the money to me. I don't know if I ever get the blacklist off, or if it ever goes off by itself, I'll be able to main this. But yeah, it's just an all-around nice phone. I don't use it too much, but I do use it. And I really like the screen protector, and just makes it look nice. So yeah, that was all of my Mercari deals. If you guys thought those were good deals, tell me in the comment section below. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.